What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No a Premium, back with another episode of the 2 Minute Drill, guys. Today was a rather odd way to start out the OPEX week, monthly OPEX week. Obviously, the actual ops, options expiration is Friday, but for the entire week, you typically see a lot of movement starting for the entire meet, right? Because you're rolling out these massive contracts on the monthly contracts or the most liquid contracts. However, today didn't really give that representation really until, I mean, look, this was just the most slow grind lower, and then these just, if you were a late short here off of this demand from yesterday, I mean from Friday, excuse me, if you were a late short here, you got completely cooked back up to the upside. Right. So what's gonna be on par for tomorrow? I like the 4-hour chart better. Okay, let's just zoom it in here. What do we got going on from economic data? Okay, housing starts and then building permits both come pre-market. No data 30 minutes in. I do like that. And then we have Bowman speaking 1 p.m. So just make sure you know there might be some headline bombs coming your way. But as far as tomorrow is concerned, we can see major supply left over here. This 415 level, which was Friday's high, has served to be a massive level, is the previous week high. For me, if we gap up to that level, I would more than likely look to take a fade off that level initially. Now, let's not forget that's a counter trend trade. Why? Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher high. Today was a quote unquote inside bar. So tomorrow, do we get a move up? Yes. I think if we initially get our gap up tomorrow, I would look to initially see if there's a possible fade here. Now, that is a counter trend trade. You take that, okay? You take that trade lightly. You take it quick. You don't overstay. You're welcome. I would not want to be a new money long unless we get a break above 415, a confirmed higher low or back test to that level. Then you target 416.67, then 418 after that. Okay, if we do get that reject, you'll want to watch for this possibility of where we close today. Obviously, you can see the pre-market high. We got up above that today, so we can get rid of that level, right? And now you'll want to put a new level on there. Okay, for what? Right? You're going to put yesterday high day, YHOD, put it on the right, bing, bang, boom. Okay, so yeah, the previous week high, I do like that for a short, as long as maybe a little liquidity grab above and then a drop back down. I think it could be turn out to be a nice trade there. However, I wouldn't want to be a new money long as we break and hold above that 415. Now, fail back below today's low. We can see it's likely we can come back down and test this 412. We know in the Wolves Wealth community this morning, we knew 411.50 to 412. If that held, it ended up holding really 411 held on the wicks down to the upside. Okay, can't deny here some major RSI divergence forming here, though. What does that mean? You're making higher lows on the underlying RSI, okay, is making lower highs. Just something to keep into account. If this supply turns out to be massive supply that we don't want to get through, which we know why that 415.16 level is so big. If you were on the live stream from Sunday, we talked about it. Bing, bang, boom, 20 MA on the daily. 20 MN on the daily. On the daily, excuse me, the monthlies, 416. You can see right here. Hover over it, look over here to the left, 416.30. We are at a major level. A monthly close candle above 416. However, just get long a month out. Let the market do what it needs to do for you. But we can see here, what are we pretty much still doing? We're riding this ADMA up. So 415, 467. I wouldn't want to be a new money long unless we break and hold 415. Can look for the reject if we have a gap up to it. Kind of like we did when, right? We had a gap away. No, we just had a rejection here. We just had a rejection here. So you can look for a possible gap and fade. Okay, but if not, break and hold 415, get long to 416.67. Then you want to look at 418 above there. Now, if we get some downside breakage of today, meaning underneath 411, you really want the previous low to break. Underneath 411, you could target this 410 was a huge bounce. Under there, you're going to look at the top of the balance zone that we had here for a few days. And I think that would initially give us a bounce, but you don't want to look at that breaks. You'll target the lower end of the range. And it's also the previous week low. You can see PWL right there. But for tomorrow, I think it's going to be all about this 415 test. Not any overnight data that's going to be massively huge. Nothing 30 minutes in. We do have Bowman speaking 1 p.m. Eastern. So just take that into account. I think this 415 is going to be where it's at, to either a reject or a break and hold, and get long to continue this bull train on up. All right, guys, that's all I got. Wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, don't do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.